Reports have emerged that Baron Trump's beloved pet has been infected with an unknown illness. Sources close to the family claim the animal suddenly fell ill, showing alarming symptoms. The Trump family has remained silent, fueling speculation. Could this be a simple health scare or something more sinister? Experts are analyzing the situation, but no official statement has been released. The pet's condition remains critical, raising concerns about potential risks to the household. While the exact species remains undisclosed, insiders hint it could be a rare breed dog or an exotic animal. The Trump family has a history of owning luxurious pets, adding to the mystery. Some speculate it might be a gift from a foreign dignitary. The secrecy surrounding the pet's identity only deepens public curiosity. If revealed, it could explain the unusual nature of the infection. Witnesses describe the pet suffering from severe lethargy, fever, and unusual behavioral changes. Veterinarians suspect a possible zoonotic disease, which could transfer to humans. Authorities are monitoring the situation closely. The lack of transparency has led to wild theories, including bioterrorism. Medical teams are working to identify the pathogen before it spreads. Authorities are investigating whether the pet contracted the illness from contaminated food, a virus, or even deliberate poisoning. Given the Trump family's high profile, sabotage cannot be ruled out. Some speculate it could be linked to imported pet products, while others suspect an inside job. The FBI has reportedly been alerted, though no official confirmation exists. Insiders say Melania Trump is deeply distressed, as Baron is extremely attached to the pet. Donald Trump has allegedly demanded a full investigation, calling it an attack on the family. However, no public statements have been made. The secrecy suggests they fear media frenzy or potential threats. Body language experts note Baron appears withdrawn in recent sightings. Zoonotic diseases, like rabies or certain parasites, can jump from animals to humans. If the infection is bacterial or viral, the Trump family and staff may need testing. The CDC is reportedly monitoring the situation, though no alerts have been issued. Some experts urge caution until the pathogen is identified. Online forums are buzzing with wild claims. Some say the infection is a bioweapon, others blame political enemies. A fringe theory suggests the pet was targeted to send a message. While most lack evidence, the rumors highlight public fascination with the Trump family's private life. This isn't the first time a powerful family's pet made headlines. Queen Elizabeth's corgis once faced a poisoning scare, and Putin's dog was rumored to have been ill after a diplomatic incident. Such cases often spark intrigue and speculation. Leading veterinarians suggest possibilities like tick-borne illness, a rare virus, or even an allergic reaction. Without test results, diagnoses remain speculative. Some urge pet owners worldwide to watch for similar symptoms, calling it a potential emerging threat. The Biden administration has avoided commenting, calling it a private family matter. However, political analysts note that if the infection is zoonotic, federal agencies may need to intervene. The lack of transparency fuels theories about a cover-up. Could this become a national security issue? Unverified leaks suggest the pet is a French bulldog named Commander. The breed is prone to respiratory issues, raising questions about whether this is a natural illness. The Trump camp neither confirms nor denies, leaving room for doubt. Sources claim a team of elite veterinarians is treating the pet at an undisclosed location. Experimental drugs may be in use, given the unknown nature of the infection. If true, it mirrors how VIPs receive exclusive medical care, even for pets. Friends say Baron, usually private, has been visibly upset. Psychologists warn that losing a pet can be traumatic for teenagers, especially under public scrutiny. Some suggest he's been kept out of school to avoid media attention. Conspiracy theorists argue the timing is suspicious. Could this distract from Trump's legal battles? Others dismiss the idea, noting no evidence links the infection to elections. Still, in today's polarized climate, even pet illnesses get politicized. PETA demands transparency, urging the Trumps to go public if the illness poses risks to other animals. Critics accuse them of exploiting the situation, while supporters argue accountability matters for high-profile pet owners. Donald Trump famously avoided pets as president, breaking tradition. Some say he dislikes animals, while others claim allergies. If Baron's pet is indeed sick, Irony abounds. His son's bond contrasts with his own indifference. Russia's Putin and other allies reportedly sent private messages hoping for the pet's recovery. Diplomats debate whether this is genuine concern or subtle trolling given past tensions over Trump's pets. If contagious, the animal might face isolation or even euthanasia in worst-case scenarios. Legal experts say laws vary by state, but wealth and influence could circumvent standard protocols. Reddit users scour Barron's rare social media posts for clues. A blurred photo from 2022 might show the pet, but enhanced images remain inconclusive. The hunt continues. A viral tweet claims the pet died, citing anonymous staff. Major outlets debunk it, but not before #RIP Barron Pet trends. Experts warn misinformation spreads faster than facts in such cases. Insiders say she's taken charge, consulting European veterinarians. Her stoic demeanor contrasts with Barron's grief, sparking debates about her parenting style under pressure. Rumors swirl that agents are screening the pet's caretakers for sabotage. Unconfirmed, a staffer was questioned after suspicious behavior near the animal's quarters. Satirists joke, first COVID, now this. When will Trump's pets catch a break? Others note grim similarities, unknown origin, rapid spread, if zoonotic, and politicized responses. The Trumps likely have a platinum-tier plan covering experimental treatments. A peek into how the 0.001% care for pets, with no expense spared. Dr. Evan Anton, known from TV, suggests it could be leptospirosis, a bacterial disease. He urges calm but admits, without tests, we're guessing. If the pet dies, could sympathy votes emerge? Or will critics call it karma? Strategists debate how to spin the story, if at all. Had the pet gone public, it might have rivaled Biden's dog commander and followers. Now, meme accounts parody the mystery beast with absurd edits. Some televangelists call it a sign of impending doom, while others preach compassion. The divide reflects America's culture wars, even in pet crises. If the illness is embarrassing, e.g., from neglect or exotic smuggling, the secrecy makes sense. Alternately, it could be a genuine privacy effort. Outlets balance public interest versus harassment. Some paparazzi reportedly offered $50,000 for a photo of the sick pet, crossing ethical lines. If zoonotic, Congress might fast-track bills on pet imports or biosecurity. Lobbyists for breeders and veterinarians are already drafting proposals. Celebrities like Ariana Grande, a known animal lover, tweet support. Meanwhile, anti-Trump comedians joke. Finally, a Trump even Democrats pity. Before the illness, insiders say it had a gourmet diet, private trainers, and spa treatments. A far cry from average shelter animals' lives. Speculation mounts that a foreign leader, maybe Saudi Arabia or North Korea, gifted it, implying the infection could be intentional. From FDR's dog Fallah's suicide scare to Biden's biting incidents, White House pets often face drama. But this? Unprecedented. Absurdly, pet healthcare stocks dipped briefly on the news. Analysts facepalm as traders meme. Buy the rumor, sell the sick dog? Given Trump's fake news rhetoric, skeptics wonder if this is a distraction. Yet no evidence supports the theory, just internet cynicism. Child psychologists warn that public scrutiny amplifies trauma. If the pet dies, the teen might blame himself or the media. With no official updates, the world waits. Will the pet recover? Will its identity be revealed? Or will this fade into Trump-era oddity lore? Oddly, a crypto group raised $20,000 in Barron Pet coin, pledging donations to animal shelters if the pet survives. Internet altruism or opportunism. Ghostwriters allegedly approached staffers for a Trump pets expose. Potential title, Mar-a-Lago's Secret Zoo. If mentioned in his next book, sales could skyrocket. Imagine chapters like, The Dog That Almost Sank My Campaign. Fake audio of Trump saying, I'd trade the dog for Ivanka goes viral. Tech firms scramble to debunk it. If the pet is exotic, activists rage. Rich flaunt endangered species while ecosystems collapse. A PR nightmare in the making. TikTokers compose ballads like Asterisk, Oh Barron's Dog, Where Did You Go? Asterisk, blending satire and genuine sympathy. If the pet has a trust fund, like Grumpy Cat's $100 million empire, legal battles could erupt. Absurd? Maybe. But this is Trump world. Netflix reportedly eyes the story for a Tiger King-style series. Working title, Paws of Power. If the pet was smuggled, it could expose illegal networks. Interpol monitors chatter among wildlife traffickers. Beyond gossip, this saga reflects society's obsession with fame, power, and vulnerability, even in pets. Whether tragedy or farce, it's a mirror to our times. New leaks suggest the animal was acquired through a shadowy network of elite pet traders. Documents hint at a six-figure price tag and questionable paperwork. Could this explain the secrecy? Investigative journalists are digging deeper into the murky world of high-end animal sales. Rumors link the pet to a famous European breeder who supplies animals to royalty. Some speculate it might be related to a certain British royals corgi lineage. The glamorous connection only adds fuel to the media frenzy. Pet influencers on Instagram are capitalizing on the story, posting get-well-soon videos with their own animals. Some are even selling Pray for Baron's Pet merch, blurring the line between support and exploitation. Whispers of a private animal hospital in Switzerland, where the world's wealthiest treat their pets, have surfaced. Is this where Baron's Pet is being cared for? The facility reportedly has cutting-edge tech and zero transparency. Insiders reveal the animal was fed a custom organic menu, including rare ingredients imported from Asia. Could contaminated food be the culprit? Food safety experts are calling for an investigation into luxury pet food supply chains. Some Trump supporters are now using the pet's image in memes, comparing its fight to Trump's legal battles. Opponents roll their eyes, calling it another distraction tactic. The pet, unwittingly, becomes a mascot. Conspiracy forums are ablaze with claims that the original pet was swapped to hide something darker. Blurry photos and eyewitness accounts fuel the theory, though no evidence exists. Fake fundraisers claiming to support the pet's medical bills have popped up online. Authorities warn donors to verify before giving, as scammers exploit the emotional story. Screenwriters are allegedly pitching a dark comedy based on the saga. Think House of Cards meets Ace Ventura. Studios are intrigued but wary of legal blowback. Believe it or not, astrologers are analyzing the pet's hypothetical birth chart. Mercury retrograde explains the bad luck, claims one viral tweet. Skeptics facepalm. Melania's past interest in high fashion raises questions. Was the pet ever a status accessory? Photos of her with other pets resurface, fueling debate. If the pet had protection, what was its alias? Insiders joke it was Tiny POTUS or Fur Force One. The truth remains classified. Any past posts featuring the animal are now scrubbed. Archivists race to save deleted content, calling it digital history. Some faithful claim the pet's recovery would be a sign from God. Others call it blasphemy. The debate spills into sermons nationwide. With pet cloning services booming, could the Trumps have a backup? A lab in South Korea, where cloning is big, denies involvement, for now. Authors are rushing to draft Baron and the Brave Pet, a heartwarming tale. Critics groan at the cash grab, but parents may bite. Satirists interview the pet. If he could vote, would he back Trump or treats? Memes depict it as a swing voter. As weeks pass, the story fades, but the questions linger. Was this a tragedy, a farce, or both? Only the Trumps and the pet know. The bizarre saga of Baron Trump's infected pet, a story blending high-stakes politics, conspiracy theories, and the universal love for animals, has captivated the world. Whether viewed as a tragic mystery, a media circus, or a symbolic footnote in the Trump legacy, one thing is clear. In an era where even pets become pawns in the narrative of power, the line between reality and absurdity has never been thinner. As the spotlight fades, the questions linger, leaving us to wonder, was this a cautionary tale, a farce, or simply proof that truth remains stranger than fiction? Asterisk.